Hello and welcome again to the PSN Network, where we have the Dunedin Stirling versus Charlotte County, where Charlotte County is coming in, arguably one of the heavy hitters within the league. Definitely gave Stirling some trouble last season. Stirling coming in at 5-2. This is where the coach will leave it to the captains to give the final speech. I believe the team knows exactly what they need to do for this particular battle today. He'll sit to the side and let the captains talk it out, as all of the team, throughout the season, building that bond and being able to play on the field with the guidance that their coach has given them all throughout the actual practices on Tuesdays and Thursdays as they bring it in now.
50 on three! 50 on three! 1, 2, 3, 50!
And it looks like both teams are heading on to the pitch. Charlotte County waiting. Coach doing a last-second changerooski with the hat. And it looks like we are seconds away. And we're off here. Looks like Charlotte County will get the first ball touch. Right into the midfielders as the other coach walks over to the other coach. Charlotte with the initial touch here. Looks like we got a nice little turnover here. Caden with a quick little ball. He'll look over, take the midfield. Looks like AJ's running to the left, strike, and there's a ball delivery from Caden. Charlotte able to get that out with their goalie. Max will take a nice shot over the goal, and look at that, everyone. We got ourselves our first goal. Max, number 8 from the midfield, caught the goalie outside of the box. Let's see if we can get a parent reaction over here. Zoom in, there we go. Proud parent over there. And just like that, Stirling, not forgetting how hard it was last season, we have 1-0 in which they are keeping it on. This is going to be an interesting game. Let's see if we can take a look real quick at a nice little replay as he gets the great settle and a long bomb. I would like almost a logo three-pointer, but almost half court, half field, right over the goalie. Nothing you can do against that. And he'll take his victory lap over here and give a series of high fives to a number of players. And that's exactly how you want to start the game out, just like that. As you can see, Stirling very happy. Max coming through with the long bomb. 1-0, Stirling right on top. Referee giving the go-ahead, and right about now, Charlotte will try to regain. Looks like they are trying to get their midfielders involved. Stirling applying a little bit of pressure here. We got the left wing over here. They'll create the charge here. It was a little bit of midfield magic, almost a loss of a settle, but they're able to kind of gather it back. Nice little ball movement on the back line. Charlotte being able to handle the pressure. Little bump there from the back. It's almost as if we lost a complete series of the video. How exactly did we get on this side of the field already? I'm not sure, but meanwhile, we got Joey at the midfielder looking for AJ. Tries to give it a little cut back, a little bit of pressure on Joey. He'll try to look over, and almost a no-looker, a little too much on that one. Max trying to still try to recover that. Joey with the ball back, but it looks like Charlotte is sliding in and really trying to get a handle on that. But Stirling is definitely creating a lot more pressure than usual here, so definitely good to see. Number 20 with a quick little check. Looks like he's got a little bit of time. Looks like he could have ran that down, but looks like kind of I don't know where the effort went on that. It looked like something that he could have, number 20 could have definitely ran down. But nevertheless, number 30 over there with a little bump there. Noah falls down, but still able to kind of keep contact. He's right back up. Dominic will get his first touch. Nice long bomb over there to the right strike. We'll see if this can get chased down. Lucas running, taking the middle, looking for the cross. And we got ourselves a turnover there. Nice defense by Charlotte. Looks like Sam will go ahead with the throw-in. Looking around at all the troops as Joey checks in. Pass this down to Lucas with a missed touch there. Looks like Charlotte's able to get this down to the midfield. Joey with the Actually, Josh with the header. Right back to the back line. And it's a long bomb down to number 30. Noah's able to get a foot on it. Looks like Charlotte still has the ball, though. Owen with a little bit of pressure. And looks like it may have went out of bounds. Or I believe it may have actually been an offsides, but we'll take a look here. Not sure of the call, but nevertheless, we do have a goal kick. At Stirling's back line, they spread out. Midfielders are moving up a little bit. Charlotte with a little bit of pressure up top as AJ gets a little touch off of the foot. Joy with the ball, hand behind the back as he's looking around. AJ looking to make his move as he makes his run to the left. 2v1. Lucas with the ball. Hops over a defender. He's looking over to make a cross. Possible move here. Number 30 is able to kick that ball out. Looks like we have ourselves first corner. Both teams settling down and trying to figure out what we're going to do here for the corner. Let's take a look. Let's see who's taking this as everyone's trying to set themselves up. And a little far, but it's able to get headed out. Caden is able to get a head on it. Stirling will go for the kick. Lucas tries to make a read on it. AJ staring him down. A mistouch by Max, but he's almost able to get a foot on that to get that over to Caden. Caden over to Herman. Herman over to, looks like a little bit of pressure by Joey. Nice defense, keeping him pressed out. And nice turnover. Nice turnover. That's what you like to see. Looks like Joey's defensive presence causing that turnover as Noah's forwarding his troops down. Josh checks in, but Noah doesn't want to throw it back. It's right down the line, nice and hard to the other team. Herman able to get a head on that. Stirling with the throw in into the midfielders, headed over to the striker. Striker's able to get a touch on that, and Noah with a quick little touch, get that out of there. Stirling able to really get a number of feet on the ball as AJ continues with the pressure. Just get this ball out of here, and I think that ball may try to get back onto the field. Have a quick little stop play, but here's a quick little throw in. Max tries to get a little header on there. Number 2 over to the mid. Caden with a small little touch, and not able to get it, but he's staying on top of it and still able to get that ball back. His low center of gravity is able to really finesse that ball as he's looking on to his players. Able to get a lot of bumping here. Looks like the ref's letting him play. Stirling with a little 1-2 magic here as Sam comes in with the slide tackle. They'll look around as Joey gets placed. Josh with a quick stop. Joey with the ball. He'll kick that one downfield. Try to get that to his moving strikers as Lucas tries to put an eye on it. Stirling right back with the ball. AJ looking around with a quick little touch. Gets a touch on the ball. Not able to get it. Joey in with the help. And Stirling again with the throw in. Or actually, it's Stirling in with the throw in. Charlotte in with the throw in, excuse me. Noah with a quick little touch on there. And there's a quick little shot by number 30. And we got ourselves a goal here. How was he able to get that ball? Let's see if we can get a quick replay on this as number 20 looks for the throw in. AJ keeping an eye on where number 20 is throwing it in. Backpedaling here. A lot of movement on Charlotte. Stirling seems to be all in the right places, but this throw-in is able to actually get directly in. Good throw, even better settled by number 8. That may be number 6 or number 8. Hard to tell. Number 30 is right behind him. Yeah, that is number 6. Stirling with a nice little pressure, a little shoulder check with number 11 here. It almost looks as was it a back pass or a turnover? Noah's able to kick it out. 30 able to get the ball here, and 4 Stirling closing in on him, but it's too late. A little bit of follow through by number 30 and some curvature English on that ball. Looks like that ball just got right into the right feet at the right time, but number 30 able to get some nice English on that, and that was a nice one, catching their goalie off guard as well. So let's see how Stirling can work out of this, as it is currently 1-1 1. Tie ball game. And we're back here as Charlotte just tied it up. It is 1 apiece. And it looks like the momentum now here, Owen with a little bit of pressure, making sure 30 is not able to actually get that one. Will walk away silently while staring down the opponent. Momentum in Charlotte County's favor right now. Quick little header. Defensive wall here, Joey with the ball. And looks like the ball's right back in the box here. Josh with a quick little slide, quick little tackle here. And that ball will go right out of bounds. Quick little throw in. Stirling on the back heels here with a little bit of pressure by Charlotte. A lot of momentum going their way. As you can see, the coach giving them direction there. Even though it is 1-1 with Charlotte in favor of the possession within the last 5 minutes. Midfielders and back wall. Back line still able to get that ball out of there, and it looks like Stirling is right back on the attack. Max gets bumped just a little bit here. Midfielders for Charlotte, a little bit of movement here, but a little too much there, a little too much. Joey with the ball with a nice pass, and Lucas is making a run. AJ does a quick little look. Let's see what Joey's got here. He's taking a long shot. Okay, all right, not bad, not bad. Number 30 looking for the ball, and number 8 looking to make his first appearance in here as their goalie will kick it down past the midfield. Joey gets a little touch on it. Noah will kick the ball right into the face of number 6. Looks like he'll sit down. He'll need to gather some of the stars. He might be a little out of it as the referee will come over and check on him. Okay, good to see that he's up and running. Number 3 will check in, making his first appearance in the game. Got to watch out for this one. A little on the shorter side, but we got to watch out for his speed. And here we go with Charlotte starting their offense from behind. AJ squeezes in and takes the space, causing them to pass it on out. And a little bit of pressure with Owen, and still some pressure. Joey allowing some nice little pressure in the backfield, and that may have caused a turnover, but no panicking by Charlotte. No panicking at all as they're starting to get a little comfortable moving in the midfield and passing that ball around. Stirling not giving up, though. As you can see, the pressure is still there. Nice little pass back, but it's turned over. Josh will get a touch on it and use his body English to finagle that ball right back. Midfielders for Stirling. See what we've got going here as Caden does a nice little move and takes a look. See if we can switch that ball over. Nothing going over there. Not sure if that was a shot or a pass, as Noah has numerous time here as he'll kick this ball out of bounds. Real good looking left and right numerous times by Noah to take a look, see how much space you have. Charlotte will take the ball out. AJ will stare down his opponent and look into the eyes of number 20 to see where he's throwing it. Noah will get a stomach on that. And Owen comes over and it looks like it's out of bounds. Stirling with throw in. Number 5, Noah will throw this ball in. Tries to get that over to Lucas. Charlotte with the ball and tries to get it on up front, but nothing going over there. Charlotte will throw this in again. Looks like their back wall is setting up, and no pressure right now. A lot of space for Charlotte as Stirling is now starting to move up. Number 3 gets a small little touch on it, and Sam will head that ball right out. Quick little throw in. Let's see what we got going on over here. AJ comes in with a touch, but number 30 is able to get to that a little faster. Owen going to have to keep a containment over here. Number 30 with the ball. He'll do a quick little move, a little quick chop, and another shot off of this top bar. And that's going to be an interesting matchup, folks. If he's able to get some shots off like that with his confidence from the first shot. Charlotte still trying to get this ball down. AJ with a little touch on that. Pass over to number 30. Good closeout. Noah with a quick little header over to Joey. He'll pass that back. And looks like we'll get Herman to actually pass that all throughout. So it looks like now with the back wall for Charlotte, working it right back up to their left wing. And it looks like now they're able to move around with some confidence. Noah with a quick little stop here. Josh will send this one up a couple of flight of stairs here. Joey with a little bit of pressure causing that turnover. Nice little move, but he also has some pressure on him. The ball is right back over to Charlotte. And let's see if we can get a quick little replay on that. A little bit of slow-mo action here. We'll see number 30 over here making his break. And definitely in front. Still onside. Owen coming in with the closeout. Now it's a 1v1. It looks like he almost got a touch on that, but a little bit of foot music here. And some left foot English right off of the top post. And Sam able to get that and clear it right out. So it's going to be interesting trying to handle number 30. Charlotte clearly working with some momentum on their side. But Stirling's going to have to do some work here as Caden's able to get that ball out towards the midfield and work that ball back over. One apiece still. Charlotte with the throw in. A couple of lineup changes here. As Joey will try to get a foot on that. Max trying to work his feet on there, and Joey trying to work on it as well. Finally, Owen's able to get that, and looks like Charlotte's right back on it. It's really a battle here. Both teams really trying to get a handle of this ball as Joey has the ball. We'll take a look and kind of pass it back. Looks like right back over to number 3, which will pass it back out to number 30. Joey with a quick little closeout, stopping the ball from being passed back to the midfield, so not letting them set anything up. Owen with a quick little closeout as Max will battle in with number 3. Looks like Sam may have lost a shin guard there possibly, or something may have came off of the field. Hard to tell. Nevertheless, Charlotte right back at it. Looks like they'll kick this one down, trying to get it out to their number 30 to their right strike. Looks like they're trying to feed him the ball a little bit more as Noah will take a look at this ball and feed this one down, right down to Alejandro. It's a foot race here and a little too much juice on it, but definitely a good way to look and start the offense. So definitely good to kind of look for your strikers here. Noah with the ball, number 5, passes over to Joey. Joey over to the midfield. Brian will then try to pass that ball, but Charlotte's back on it as their right back will try to feed that back up. Noah will get a touch on that, and Stirling still with the ball. Really trying to set something up, and there's a good switch. See if we can get a foot on that as Caden tries to work a little foot magic on here. Stirling trying to get that ball into Caden's feet. Definitely some feet that you definitely want to have the ball in as Joey applies a little bit of pressure. Stirling still creating some drama here as it looks like there's a shot attempt. Dominic will grab that one up. That's an early Christmas gift. Gonna need a little more juice in order to get that ball back of the net. Small little kick out to Joey. Joey will get a touch over to Alejandro. Quick little look, a little bit of pressure here. And a nice pass over from Lucas. And it looks like Alejandro was looking for the cross to actually get it over to Caden. Let's see if he can save that. Nope. No save here, but here we are back at the midfield with Stirling trying to get a ball. Lucas with a little bit of battle here. And Owen will try to feed that over to the right strike. Let's see if he can get on that. See if we can get the cameraman to zoom in on this one as we're currently squinting. There we go. Right into the midfield, we have Charlotte again trying to feed their right strike here, and Owen with a quick little header. Alejandro with the ball, see if he can pass this one back. Number 3 with the ball, tries to work a little magic. Noah with some pressure, but it looks like number 30 is off to the races. Josh comes over to help close out, and he'll try to get a touch on that. Number 30 still trying to get in. Josh with a quick slide touch, able to get a shoelace on it, and gets the ball right back out. Charlotte with the ball and feeds it over to the left strike, and a little bit of pressure by Sam. See what he can do with it. And Charlotte still working some magic here and not panicking and trying to work that ball around. They'll reset, get it back to the midfielders as they'll look around. Stirling still with a little bit of pressure as Brian tries to get the touch on that. Number 2 does a little magic here and is able to avoid the 2 defenders here. Josh will close out. It's a foot race 1v1, and it's a great slide tackle with Josh.
And
able to stop that ball. He doesn't stop that. Number 3 is off to the races. And the zoom in is definitely not the best here. Let's see if we can see exactly what happened here. It is in slow motion. Looks like the cameraman may have tried to zoom in. Here we go with the 50-50 slow motion ball. Number 3 and Josh, 2 of the fastest in the league here. Great slide tackle with Josh there, able to get that ball and stop the striker from striking. Looks like we have ourselves a corner kick. Number 30, right strike gearing up for this kick. And we got a long one. Looks like Caden's able to get a head on that as Sterling's trying to defend this, and Charlotte really trying to make something happen in the box. A lot of pressure with Sam. Josh with a quick little stoppage there, but it looks like we have an actual goal kick here. Lucas with the quick little chop over. See if we can get this down, and it looks like Noble's off to the races here. He's able to kind of get that in and out of bounds. Charlotte with the ball here. Sam with a little bit of pressure. And Sterling possible something here. A lot of pressure by Charlotte. Lucas comes over, tries to get a ball touch on there. Charlotte setting up and looking for the midfielders as 30 is going. He's off to the races and running. And it looks like we might have a possible goal here. Takes a shot with the left foot, and it is wide to the left. That was something. During the replay here, we can take a look and see what the midfielder is setting up as 30 is making his run. Number 3, he is looking towards where the ball is, but by the time he turned around, number 30 already made his run. Clearly onside. Dominic runs out, takes the left foot, number 30 left foot shot wide left. It looks like earlier he was trying to actually do a substitution, but it's possible maybe dehydration or this Florida heat. But we are back here. Definitely that could have changed the momentum of the game, but even still, I mean, that was really good communication between the midfielder and number 30 making his run, and those are the types of plays that you want to see. It just goes to show that you really have to, even though the ball might be doing one thing, players all throughout the field are doing a number of other things. So looks like Sterling was able to get out of that one on the upside. But looks like a possible shot here in which Dominic will be able to grab this one. And he'll take a look at his troops. Not sure what the call was here, but looks like we'll be kicking this one out. Looks like Josh and Noah, number 5, they'll be doing a switch. See if Sterling can get anything here. Caden looking for the cross, or is that no? It looks like Caden a little hard there. Let's see if we can zoom out. Charlotte with the ball, trying to get something happening, starting from the back as Alejandro will head this over to Joey. Joey will have a little bit of pressure on him, but still able to get a foot on it. Charlotte gets the ball on it and able to kick it right back up to their left midfield. And looks like that one's going to go out of bounds. And Noah will make a quick little pass over to Max. Max up over to Brian. Brian gets a touch over to number 20. I believe it's Clay. And Sam will get a quick little touch. Pass this over to Joey. Joey will then pass it back. Let's see. Yep, they'll pass it right back. Get a little touch. Sam with another touch on the ball. A lot of ball movement going here. Josh heads this over, Froggy style, over to Joey. Right back over to Clay. Or actually, that's Owen. And a little bit of ball movement by Sterling, but unfortunately the ball is turned over, and Charlotte will then try to recreate some offense here as Alejandro is fighting left and right for this ball. tenacious on the ball, and that's exactly what you needed if you're trying to get that ball right back out to Noble for the long one, and nothing there. Alejandro jumps over the slide, and he'll try to cross this or possibly take the shot, and we got a goal. Look at that. And you can clearly see that, my friends, was nothing but tenacious defense. Killer bee swarm. They were all over them. See if we can get a quick replay here as Alejandro is able to jump over the slide tackle and still remain the balance, keep the balance. Nice little touches here, and it's just a hard shot into the right corner. Really nothing you can do there after the slide tackle was avoided, and he walks away calmly and stares at one of his teammates. Joey runs over to make sure that they get that high five. Very important after the goal is to make sure they get that high five. And it looks like this is going to be a low high 10. Look at that. With a shoulder grab and pat, and the rest of his players will then come in and award him with the high fives. And another low high 10 for Brian. Let's see what Sam gets over here. Oh, looks like it was cut off here, but we're back here. 2-1, Stirling up. And again, this is one of those games at the end of the season where you get two of the hottest teams. As Noah gets a slide tackle out of bounds, he'll get back and kind of point to his troops, help them kind of regain and set up. Joey will get a quick little touch here. Alejandro possibly getting the ball, but midfielders for Charlotte, and we're right back setting it up. Number 20 will take a quick little look, pass it over to the midfield. Touches a little wide, but still able to get it with Joey getting a touch on there. Right back out to Josh. Josh will take a look, pass it back to Dominic. Let's see what he does, and passes it over to the midfielders, or at least to the strikers at least. It looks like, who do we have here in the midfielders? Max running up to the ball, and it looks like it's off the chest of Noah over to his players, but then it gets out of bounds. Looks like Stirling will have, or actually Charlotte will have the throw in as they're checking in. Brian with a little bit of pressure, and Noah with a quick kick out. Able to get that over to Noble. Noble will keep the pressure and try to get the ball back. Charlotte still trying to set something up as they are currently down 2-1. Quick little header by Owen over there to Brian. Brian able to lead the charge, possibly passing it out. There we go. Owen runs it down, and it looks like we got ourselves a call here. And Stirling will reshape, and Joy will lead the charge here from the midfield. See what kind of offense we get going. Owen back over to Noah. Noah will get a touch over and take a look downfield, and creating a little space, passes over to Joey, and looks like Noah's making his run, and Brian delivers it out to Owen, or actually to Noble. Noble will take the shot, and look at that. Look at that. You know, and that's yet again the offense of Stirling towards the second half of this season has just been growing exponentially, in which this is some outstanding offense here. See if we can take a look at the replay here as Josh will kick this over to Joey. Joey will get a nice settle, a little touch on here. Draws in a defender, kicks it out over to Owen. Owen will do a nice quick little touch over to Noah, number 5, who takes a touch and looks downfield, takes another touch looking downfield, starts creating a little space, double hop, passes it over to Joey. Noah on the right side makes his run. Joey gets it over to Brian. Brian pushes the ball up, passes the ball up to Noble. Noble's taking the run. Noah's still on the right side. Alejandro making sure himself is readily available for the pass, and Noble gets the easy pass, or actually the easy kick into the left corner. And again, that is the offense, you know, starting from behind, everyone involved with the actual play. And I can tell you this, if they're going to move the ball like that, then this game will become very difficult for Charlotte to do anything here at all. And we are back, in which I believe it is now 3-1. Stirling with a lot of momentum here. Sam will get a quick little throw in. And it's a foot race down the sideline. Looks like number 30 is getting ready to check back in, as is number 6. Both of them well rested and hydrated. Looks like we have ourselves What do we got going here? I'm not seeing a corner kick. Radioing down to the studio to see what we have going on the sideline. And yes, we do have a corner kick. Here we go. Stirling with the ball. Corner kick, everyone. Oh, and almost. It looks like Stirling was charging in. And Charlotte's going to start their offense from behind here with the left back. Looking for some strikers here. Waiting for his troops. And here we go with the midfielder passing it up. And here we go. Noah's going to run this one down, blocking the defender. Dominic able to get the grab on it. Dominic will take a look around. Tells guys to calm down a little bit. Rolls it back out over to Sam over there at left back. Taking a look and taking the space. Big pass down the line. Goes out of bounds. It's a good look. Looks like number 11 is getting ready to check in, as is Caden. So Ehrman and Caden will check in. Both coaches. It is a chess match today with the substitutions. You really want to be able to, swap out your players left and right, as Charlotte is with the ball in the back. A little bit of pressure here. Oh, and a missed opportunity there, but it looks like we got to throw in for Stirling. Stirling will take their time as the Florida Heat is continuing to kick in. Joey, a quick little touch over to, I believe that is Charlie. Charlie will try to get another touch there. Nope, I could be wrong on that. Joey with a little bit of pressure here, and it looks like Sam will throw this ball in. Hard throw into Alejandro off the chest, and there is a big pass down, and this one's going to get booted all the way back to the goalie. They'll feed this over to the left back and up to the strikers, and we got ourselves a foot race here. Could it be possible? Noah with a little bit of help. Dominic with a great save and jumps right back. They're looking around to see what the call was. Looks like we have ourselves a free kick here. Number 30 gearing himself up. Number 10 whispering as to where he could possibly squeeze this one in. He walks away. Hopefully no one has heard what he whispered over to number 30. Dominic will take a look behind the wall and try to talk to his troops, let them know exactly where they need to be. Stirling Wall looking very professional there. Brian will do a quick fix of his hair. Dominic ready in the back on the far right post, and little high there. Stirling with the goal kick, and we'll get this one down to number 24 and out of bounds. Number 20 with the throw in. Caden off of the head. Let's see if we can get this one. Joey tries to look at it, and number 30 heads it out of bounds. Stirling's ball. Sam will give this a nice hard throw down the line. Let's see who he can get this to. Alejandro, right out of bounds. Both teams are, I think, looking forward to a water break or halftime. Let's see if we can get this zoomed in as the Charlotte backs are ready to feed the midfield again. And as you can see, it's right down the line here. We got ourselves a foot race. A little bit of push in the back. And out of bounds. Charlotte with the throw in. A little bit of pressure here by Caden. And Herman with the ball. Double tap, triple tap. Kick this ball right over to the midfield. And Brian with a big leap. Nothing going there. Quick little kick out all the way downfield. No one available except for Charlotte. Charlotte will reset. And they're looking at their midfielders. And quick little ball movement, but a little too quick. Noah with the ball will take the long ball. See if he's trying to feed Alejandro. And it's right back out to the goalie, in which Charlotte will kick this one down. Charlotte with the ball, but nothing doing. Stirling still creating the actual pressure. Joey tries to get a touch over to the midfield. Charlotte with the ball, Ehrman with the ball, and here we go. We're off to the races. Looks like Stirling might be able to set something up, but Charlotte's able to avoid that with some quick little defensive touches here. Noah will take a shot over to the midfield. Bounces off of Ehrman. Noah will run this one down as Josh will come over with a little bit of help. Noah looks over to the middle, and looks like Joey and Dominic will keep that one. Let's see what we got going here. Dominic will take a look. Coach will voice his opinion as to what the troops should do in the back, and Dominic's going to be able to push this one all the way down to the strikers. And right back, plenty of time for the Charlotte goalkeeper. As you can see, both teams are, I think, ready for a halftime, but it looks like we have a little stoppage of play here, so let's see exactly what we got going on here. Referee giving some guidance, says Charlotte will kick this one down. Midfield, Charlotte trying to start something up again, but Joey is all on top of it. Touches the earth a little bit, but still able to get a touch on that. And then a right foot over to the right strike. No one there except for Charlotte goalie. And let's see if these backs will reset and get into the position as we've seen them try to roll it out from behind. A little bit of pressure, a little light pressure. Sam coming in, a little bit of collision for 30-7. Looks like they're both good though. Sam will take a look. Hard throw down the line. A little bit of battle. Alejandro and number 8 battling it out. Referee spoke to them a little bit. Looks like we'll get another throw in by Charlotte. And out of bounds. Offense slacking on both sides right now, as you can tell hydration is becoming a key factor. Twenty with the throw in, Stirling with the defensive pressure. A lot of movement by Stirling. Noah with a quick header over to Ehrman, and Joey with the ball real quick. Ehrman with a quick little touch there. Caden off to the races, getting little touches, and he's taken down. Ref still letting him play. Caden wants it back. Brian with a quick little touch. Joey got the ball, and he's able to pitch this one out. Alejandro with the ball takes a look down. A little bit of pressure by Charlotte, but Alejandro still with the ball. A little bit of slide tackle there. Ref still letting him play. Charlotte kicked the ball out, and it looks like what was about to happen was stopped by Stirling. Joey back with the ball. Feeds it, blindly passes it down low, or may have been trying to look for the strikers. Noah with a quick little touch. He'll pass that one right back and heads it again over the Ehrman. Ehrman over to Caden, and Caden over to Alejandro. Alejandro tries to get a little touch on it. Caden with the ball still, passes it over to number 24. See if he can get a settle on that, and it is out of bounds. Charlotte with a few passes from the back. Great to see some really good ball movement. A few different passes as they take a look for the long strike down to the left striker here. Noah will get the ball here. Quick little touch here. And he takes a look down, passes it downfield. Number 7. Noah looks like the pass is able to get over to Brian, in which then that will go out of bounds. We'll get a quick little throw in. Down the line over to up to the strikers possibly. Charlotte with the ball. Max with the ball. Actually, Ehrman with the ball over to Joey. Joey over to Owen, and Owen up to Alejandro. Alejandro able to get the settle on it, and he is looking around, and he'll take the far shot. Not able to bend it, but definitely a good attempt. Charlotte will start right from the back again as Brian will apply a little bit of pressure, causing the turnover. They'll throw it right back in, and Brian will get the ball in, try to look for the cross. A little bit of foot magic here, and they're going to fight for this ball. A little bit of body English, and looks like that's finally going to go out of bounds. Charlotte with some pretty good pressure here as Lucas is going to come in. Noah is going to get a well-deserved hydration break as Lewis will come in and take a look and see exactly. I believe not Lucas. There we go. He'll come in and he'll control the back wall. Almost approaching halftime here. Charlotte will get a quick ball down to the strikers as they try to get something going before halftime. Josh will pass this over to Owen. Owen to Joey. Joey over, and number 2 will pass this up, try to get up to the strikers as Josh will send this one down. And this one will go out of bounds. Charlotte looking for the throw in. Try to get this ball out up to the marker spot for where it went out. They'll move around a lot. Charlotte really good at moving around, checking in for that ball. This one will hit the goal, or will hit the actual referee. Looks like he's going to possibly just drop this one here. Sometimes they let it play, sometimes we'll just kind of reset it here. Joey with the ball over to the left strike, and he'll feed this back over. Joey will try to get a touch on that. Charlotte trying to get something going before half. Josh able to get a foot on that to get it right back up to the strikers. And number 30 will try to get a touch on that. And here we go. It looks like that'll be it. And we are going to get ready for the second half here. Checking the notes, it looks like time of possession equally distributed for the first half. About 51 to 49% in Stirling's favor. Charlotte with the ball, or actually Stirling with the ball, with a number of passes here. It's going to look for the long ball over here. Sam's going to pass this one all the way out. Caden's going to get a little foot on that. See what we can do here. A little bit of foot match. We really got to watch out for when he has the ball. 1v2? Yeah, he doesn't care. I'll just take on these two over here and see if we can pass this over. He'll really try to fight for that. Get a left foot on it, possibly. Oh. Great defensive stop finally by number 21, I believe it is, in the box. You really got to watch out when that ball's in Caden's feet. Anything can happen there. You know, a lot of offense is created as Stirling here with the corner kick. Joey will bounce this one over. It's a nice kick. Not able to land anywhere here. Looks like we're still here at 3-1, Stirling's favor. Charlotte still not out of it, but a lot of defense will need to be done. Herman tries to get a touch on here, and Charlotte able to get the ball here. Alejandro tries to squeeze in here. Caden tries to get a touch on that, and he's battling. Looks like the ref's going to call that one back here. Looks like we got ourselves a free kick in which Sam's going to take this one and try to boot it into the back. I believe this free kick is sponsored by Mr. Fullstack on YouTube, in which if you're looking for any programming needs, front end or back end or mobile, Mr. Fullstack on YouTube. Charlotte will kick this one and start it out from the back. A little bit of pressure here by Alejandro, and no pressure though because there's no panicking by Charlotte, in which they're able to feed this into the midfield and all the way up to the strikers. I believe though Sam's going to be able to stop this one here, and Joey's going to try to actually continue keeping this one going. Looks like this is going to be in Stirling's favor. Stirling with a free kick here. Sam's going to boot this one all the way into the box, and we got ourselves a goal here. What a bounce in Stirling's favor. You don't see that often, folks. Long boot from almost the midfield. See if we can take a look at the slow-mo replay. Looks like Sam's got the free kick here, but if you notice his left finger pointing, he's saying go down, but I think it's going to actually get into the box. The rest of Stirling walking up slowly. Sam taking in the wind, the heat calculations, a quick cracking of the knuckles. Precision kicking here, staring the face down of the actual ball. If you can see it come into the frame, takes a nice hard bounce right over the goal. The goal has to jump up, and that he's able to get a finger or two on that, but it still rolls back. And as you can see right there, the goalkeeper not happy with that, knowing he was able to get 2 or 3 fingers on that, but still able to roll out. Alejandro just cheering left and right. The goalkeeper for Charlotte not too happy with that. And that's a tough one, folks. That's definitely a tough one. But, you know, these things are definitely going to happen. It's really hard to kind of see exactly where things are going to bounce out from. Nevertheless, Stirling up 4-1. Charlotte with a couple of passes in the back, and we'll try to restart the actual offense here. A little bit of pressure here. AJ trying to get a quick little steal, as he really wanted that one as he continues to hops. Definitely, if he would have able to get that, he would have been off to the races. 1v1 versus the actual goalie, but unfortunately it did not happen, as Charlotte is able to stop that here. Let's see if they can create anything from the back, as they've been trying to. We'll kick this one down to the midfield / strikers. Noah will get a left foot on that. Joey will get a foot on that. And Charlotte will kick this one right back down into the area. Caden get a quick little touch on this. Battling off a couple of defenders here. He's going to kick this one down, and it looks like we have AJ off to the races. Let's see what we can do here. He gets a nice little right foot on it. And we got ourselves a goal here. Stirling coming out firing for the second half. Unbelievable. And as you can see, the high fives and tens and pats on the back. Left and right, folks. We're going to see if we can get this on the replay and take a look and see exactly what may have happened here. Yeah, definitely one of the first things we got here is Caden able to break the 2 defenders and get the long look with the left foot long ball over the 3 defenders in the back. AJ running it down, who's been averaging about the last 3 games about 2.75 shots per game, able to get a right foot on that, and notice the run and celebration as he's able to kick the ball with the right foot and celebrate towards the left, and that is just a very good drop. So great delivery and great settle and run by AJ, so definitely nice. Noah will get a quick little touch here and kind of look downfield. It looks like he was looking for someone for the long ball. Explains to Owen that he was looking for someone down the line. And it looks like Charlotte will get this ball, and as this other ball tries to creep onto the field, it's right there on the line. We'll get a parent run down and grab the ball. And she'll grab this one and put it in her bag. No, I'm joking, folks. She'll put this one to the side and make sure that the players are nice and safe for a number of the balls have been rolling downhill left and right throughout this game, as Ehrman bounces it off the chest. 30 with a little bit of pressure. Josh and Noah will run this one down. Noah with a touch possibly, and off of the post. This ball's going crazy. 30 with a shot, falls over, tries to kick it with the right and falls over a player. A lot of confusion and chaos in here. Stirling able to stop the actual rush there. Surprisingly, there was no goal by Charlotte. A little bit of pressure here again. Noah will try to get a foot on this one and try to kick it out. Number 8 will take a shot. Nothing going there. Charlotte really trying to get something happening in their attacking third here, but Stirling able to hold it down and make sure that nothing happens. Caden with a quick little settle of the ball. He'll try to get the ball and try to keep it going. Let's see what we got here. Passes it back over to Erman. Erman over to Max. Max will take a settle and a look up to Joey. Joey misses the ball. Charlotte on the actual ball. 30 with the ball with a back kick touch. And the back wall will kick this one out. Looks like we got ourselves a foot race here. Alejandro, one person to beat, just the goalie. A lot of pressure. Everyone's running back, and it's a little too high to the right. That goalkeeper is definitely glad for that. Charlotte still keeping the momentum going. We got a nice little ball movement here. We'll chase this one down. Owen with a quick little slide tackle. Nice touch to stop the offensive attack. He'll throw that one in. Get this one in right off of the chest of Max, and Max will kick this one down. Caden trying to go on to attack 4 players. Normally you would say you got 4 players on you, kick the ball out, but when the ball's in Caden's feet, that sounds about just as even as you can get for 1v4, because he is able to dribble past out and to actually dribble and take them on. Meanwhile, we got Charlotte actually still continuing with the offensive threat. Stirling with a bit of pressure. Joey playing defense on his knees, still able to continue with the pressure. Charlotte still not giving up, though. Look at this pressure over here. Ref really letting them play. A lot of bumping here. Owen able to help come in with the closeout. Really starting to see a lot of intensity on both sides still. It's kind of like both coaches were really able to give their teammates and players a fiery conversation during the half, as you can see. Number 33 is looking around, a lot of time, gives it over to the midfield, see if the midfield gets, they're getting a lot of pressure from Alejandro. Alejandro will try to get the long touch, but number 8 still battling out. They've been battling it out all day, number 10 and number 4. And as you can see, the pressure is relentless. Not sure if he was able to get a touch on that, but no call here, out of bounds, and it looks like Stirling or Charlotte will actually pass this one down. Really good soccer that we're starting to watch here. Charlotte sends it down and all the way from the midfield, intercepted by Max. Alejandro will get the ball, take a look, and feed that one. That one's intercepted. Number 20 will push this one down, see what he has. He's still moving, and looks like we got a call here. And he is upset. He's upset, and well deserved. I mean, you can understand the frustration when you're really trying to move the ball. You really want those calls to kind of go in your favor, but it's very difficult. Number 10 with the free kick. Gets it in, bounces off number 30, not able to get the settle, and we're right back out here. Let's see what we can get any offense out of the far corner. Quick little throw in. Josh will take a look and kick this one down. Big kick out to the back. Charlotte will regain and settle. Brian with a quick little header. And Alejandro, he'll kick this one down out to the Charlotte backs as John is in, and he's looking for a couple of touches here. John will run this one down, and this one's going to go out of bounds, but it looks like it might be in Stirling's favor. John with a quick little throw in. No, number 5 will come out for a well hydration rest as Alejandro gears up to get ready for the throw in. Asking his troops to move up. Hard throw in, and it looks like John is trying to get to that. Possible push off there. Stirling will try to get something going here, in which actually Stirling, mentioning Stirling again, but Charlotte with the ball, and did that go out of bounds already? Number 24 and 55 gearing up to come in. Charlotte with the ball, getting ready for a nice little throw in. 24 with a nice little touch. Hard throw in by 33, trying to get it over to the strikers there. Number 2, trying to get something going on and able to get a shot off. Ricocheted. Josh able to get a touch on that. 33 trying to feed it back up to the striker here. Owen with a slide tackle gets a touch on that, able to stop that offensive threat. Quick little throw in. Charlotte still trying to create some offense. Stirling double teaming. It seems like Stirling wants the ball a little bit more as Charlotte is still continuing to try to kick through the defensive wall, midfielders and backs for Stirling, all helping out along with the strikers as well. John with a defensive pressure in the back. Currently in at the striking position, but still helping out in the back. Got ourselves a corner kick with a dog to my right, hopefully not going to bark, as Charlotte will get ready for this corner kick. It is a high one. Let's see if we can get a settle on that, and out of bounds as Stirling will then feed this one down. A little bit of shoulder checking here with 14 and 24 as we're still back off to the races. Charlotte trying to create something and get something going for the second half. Nice little ball movement, little 1-2 combo here. Able to switch the field, plenty of space. John hustling all the way across the field with the newly created speed for the second half of the season. Or was that Lucas or John? I have to take a look here. It looks like that was Lucas running across the field. Josh with a quick throw in as Charlotte will get the ball and try to continue their offensive threat. Brian with a quick little touch, try to feed it over. He'll shake 2 defenders off and start the offense on the left side of the field, see if we can get anything going here. Charlotte not giving up and able to actually keep the possession. Quick little battle here. John with a long touch, stares down the opponent. Lucas with the touch, excuse me again. Number 10 will look down the field and get ready for the throw-in or for the actual kick. Referees checking to see if they wanted to sub in, which looks like the coach has elected not to. Josh will create the offense from the back and feed it up top. And that one's going to go out of bounds. Stirling on top of all the balls that are landing here. A lot of pressure here as Charlotte is still trying to create and get some additional goals up on the board. Plenty of time here, folks, in the second half. Here we got a 50-50 ball here as plenty of space. Owen coming in with the closeout. Hard throw in. Headed off of number 14. Looks like Seth will get this one. Take a look and boot this one downfield. See if anyone here. We got Lucas going on to the run. And looks like they're going to call the offsides here. Number 10 will get ready to put the ball down. Hard boot down, trying to feed the strikers. No one there, though. Sam with a nice little touch. Owens going to watch that one out of bounds off the back of number 6. Number 6 will gear up and try to get ready for a possible shot, but there's a lot of pressure by Sam. Sam comes in. Number 6 still trying. Stirling all on top of it, not letting any easy shots fired whatsoever. They're definitely doing a great job today closing out those middle shots, not letting anything easy come through there. As you can see, the frustration, and Charlotte is, really, Charlotte, they're getting to the spots, but they're not able to get any actual kicks through. They're not able to get any actual kicks through. The midfield, there's the strikers, the backs, all of which making it difficult for Charlotte to actually score. Number 30 with the ball, as he had some pretty good success during the first half. Looks like Coach Lewis made some adjustments here, and they're making it a little more difficult for him this second half. Great ball movement in the back with Charlotte, but not so much on that last pass, as Lucas will try to run this one down on number 10. Let's see what we got going here. Stirling with a quick little throw in, as looks like Noah's stretching and flexing the muscles on the sideline. John comes in with a possible header. And off to the races here. It looks like there's a lot of space. See if they can maybe possibly switch this one over. But they got a lot of time, as Josh is going to run this one down. 30 with the ball. Josh with the defensive stop. And 30 with the steal again. Tries to actually get it. A little twisterooski with the legs there. And it looks like here we go with number 5 and number 14 coming in, talking about whether or not they should get on GTA Online. And we have ourselves a goal here. And just like that, you cannot count these guys out. That was a deep ball, as they'll try to get this one up to the midfield and get this one started as these substitutions come in. And here's the previous image where they're talking about whether or not to get online and play Fortnite or GTA. But back at the game here, Joey with the ball, and looks like it's turned over, in which actually they got the steal. Shot here off of the back leg of Josh, and that's going to be fed down the field, in which Lucas is going to run this one down. Hustling. Oh, they called it out of bounds. I don't know. That was pretty tight. Joey will kick that ball, and Stirling, or actually Charlotte, will be able to regain that. Joey right back with the ball. Looks like Noah will get a nice little shot all the way downfield to an open Noble. Could it be the assist by Noah Graham all the way downfield? Looks like Joey will come over to congratulate Noah with the assist. And as will Sam as well. See if we can get that on the replay. See if we can take a look at this on the replay, where Charlotte has the ball, in which that ball is thin turned over, in which Joey will have the ball. He'll take a couple of dribbles here and dribble it right back, pass it back to Noah. Noah will get a quick little look down. Hard left foot boot all the way down. A mistouch by Charlotte, in which that is in the favor of Noble and Noah for the assist, in which it's a 1v1 with the goalie. And look at that, right down into the actual goalie itself, right into the goal. And that's a great pass indeed. Unfortunate for Charlotte missing the touch there in order to stop that one there. But nevertheless, we are here on a beautiful sunny day here in Dunedin Stirling versus Charlotte County. Back in the midfield, slide tackle out of bounds. Couple of substitutions. Max and Erman will come in. Couple of low high fives. John will come out for a well-rested break. Quick little throw in. Joy with the ball. Couple of feints here, left and right. Steal by number 3. And looks like we're back over. See if we can get this ball passed out to Caden. Caden's looking for the ball. That's going to go out of bounds. Quick little throw in. Max trying to get the ball here. Bumped a little bit. No call. Charlotte with the ball. Looks like we're going to be looking for a corner kick for Stirling. Josh with a quick little header. 10 with a header. Charlotte able to control it. Noah with a quick back chop. over the head. Gets the ball out of there, in which I believe 30 is now off to the races and trying to feed number 3. Number 3, he'll take a quick little look and try to feed it over to 30. 30 with a little bit of foot magic, and it looks like the ball is intercepted there. Stirling with a great stop, but Charlotte still with the ball, trying to feed their left striker. Plenty of time here. Sam's able to get a little touch on it. Number 14, he's pressured by Max. Sam back out over to Caden. Caden will get a couple of touches on here and feed that over to Max, and Max is going to be able to feed it over to Caden. Caden with a settle. Looks like they're trying to get that ball down. Charlotte's able to actually get the actual stop here and get it right back out to the center strike, where Josh will make a nice little attempt and second attempt as well. Charlotte with the ball still. Josh still on the ball, is able to kick that ball back over towards the back line of Charlotte. Charlotte will then try to, with the defensive pressure of Alejandro, will able to try to get that ball back over to the back wall. Looks like number 81 it is, a football number just about. Alejandro with the cleats up high, still looking downfield, trying to get that ball over to Noble. Number 10 with a great touch on the toe, able to get the right foot on that. Joey with the ball, taking a look, see if we can get that switched out, but no, there's a collision in the backfield. No call here, as Charlotte is still actually rushing out left and right. A lot of action going on here, folks. Number 10 with the ball, feeding it up to the middle. Number 3 really feeding the ball down. No strikers available, though. Possible too much on the actual ball, as Seth will kick this down past the midfield, and the back wall will feed this back up to the midfield and try to feed the actual strikers. Sterling still doing a great job by making the stops, as we got a quick call, as AJ will come right back, and number 8 will come in for number 3, which was number 3 was a great energy spark off of the bench, and looks like we got ourselves a free kick here. Alejandro will get a settle here, try to get a quick little shot, a little too far over the right post, up and high, as number 20 will come off the field, get a little break. As we are in the approaching timeline toward getting closer to the end, as it is all out. Wheels are in motion for Charlotte as they are trying to get something going, as Sterling still all over the ball and not making it easy for Charlotte at all. Time of possession still pretty equal, about 55 to 45 in Charlotte's favor towards the second half, as Josh will come in with a little bit of help from Noah. And nice little save, as Seth is able to get a hand on that. Both coaches look over as the corner kick continues. Alejandro will get a missed strike on there, but still has the ball. See if he can feed this down to the midfield. Charlotte able to get the touch right back to the right striker. Got a lot of trouble there, but still trying to squeeze it in. They've been really trying to feed number 30, as he's been pretty successful during the second half, as that is yet his 4th attempt on goal, in which he does have an actual goal. Could have had a possible three, but Sterling doing a great job keeping the pressure pretty tight on him and making it very difficult, as Charlotte is looking for some additional offensive threats. Back past the 81, and 81 will see if he can pass this one out to number 33. 33 with a missed foot. Bad touch on it, but AJ is off to the races, but number 10 was able to stop that. Still feeding it. Number 10 trying to look around and see what type of offense that they can actually create. Sterling still all over the place, keeping them at the midline. Really difficult offense, as number 30 and Alejandro will do a foot race here. Alejandro will come over. Number 30 try to do a little foot magic here, but Alejandro will get the side tackle out of bounds, and it looks like we may have yet another corner kick here. And not a corner kick, but looks like an actual throw in. They'll get ready to wind this up. All right into 20, and he probably would want that one back. Was not able to really get those laces on there, but plenty of time in the back, as number 81 will be able to get this one. But AJ is coming in, jumps up in the air. Plenty of time for Charlotte as they're trying to deliver it right back up, and they're feeding number 30 again. Really trying to get him involved, get him some more shots, but again, I believe Coach Lewis made sure that they put a number of players over there. Nothing easy for number 30 during the second half, in which he had some pretty good footwork during that first half, and a shot on goal as well. But I believe he is leading Charlotte with a number of shot attempts, and that's exactly what you want. You know, you're going to miss the shots that you do not take, so you have to get some attempts. And right now Charlotte is really looking for some type of offensive threat and really get some type of shot attempts going, and that's one of the things that they're struggling with right now. But nevertheless, Charlotte is not giving up. It looks like we have a corner kick. Time is of the essence as their coaches want them to kick it. Time is running off of the clock. Seth will kick this one down, and Josh will kick it off of the ricochet. Really trying to get that ball down. And we got ourselves a rundown. It looks like it's AJ again. A little bit of 1v1 action. Let's see what happens here. Battling it out, 2v1, and looks like Charlotte's able to win that particular battle here. And Alejandro trying to slide through the player. Not enough ball there. Wrong angle and not enough ball for him to actually make that slide attempt. As the referee will talk to him, Alejandro will talk to the ref as he was trying to go for the ball and plead his case. But again, referees are not going to like that angle when you're trying to slide through the actual player in order to get to the actual ball. If there was a gap and maybe the right angle without the player being in danger, then possibly they would have been able to let that slide. But no card, just a fair warning. Sam will take a look and feed that into Ehrman. Ehrman will try to get that ball over. Missed touch there, possibly caused by the heat. Sam will come in, get a nice little touch on that as that ball's fed back. Caden will run this one down, see if he can keep this one in bounds, which he does, but Charlotte able to capitalize on that. Caden still not giving up as he's really trying to get that ball to roll back for him. Sam will get a nice little touch, get it right over to Brian. Brian will then be... Herman will actually try to feed Caden out of bounds. See what we got going here as Charlotte passes the ball in. Sam with a defensive threat, really trying to make it difficult for number 31. Brian with a quick little ball, nice little outside touch with the foot. He'll take a look and see if he can feed Sam. Sam with the ball, tries to feed it over, possibly over to the left. Nothing going here. Charlotte still with the ball, but really not going anywhere at all. As you can see, Stirling, their forwards and their backs are up on the ball. You know, Charlotte, they are trying to go downfield, and Stirling is really making it difficult as Noah will get this settled. He'll take a quick, nice little touch here with the left foot. Feeds it right back in and feeds it into the midfield. Nice little switch by Noah and a little bit of help by Josh. Let's see what happens here where there is now a little bit of pressure. Josh still staying on top of it. Herman will kick this one down. Number 10 with the ball with a little bit of pressure here. Grab any of the three balls. Sam will grab ball number 1 from the midfield line. Take a look around and try to feed someone who's open. Max checking in real quick. Max checking in. Calling for the ball. Sam throws it down. Looks like number 10 will get a foot on that. Herman with the ball tries to do a little foot magic, a little chop. Nothing doing there, but Max will chop it right back up to Caden. Charlotte still with the ball. See if they feed this one back. Number 81 will take a look around. A little bit of pressure by Caden. And that pressure causes Brian able to get a nice little touch on it. He'll try to do a little Ronaldo chop. Charlotte able to feed the ball right back down. Sam's on the ball. He'll take a shot. And that ball's going to go right out of bounds. And we got ourselves a goal kick with Charlotte. You can see the back wall of Charlotte, exhaustion starting to kick in. But the game's still going, folks. And they're right back at it and trying to feed their strikers. But right now there are no strikers available as we are gearing down towards the final minutes of the game as Seth will kick this one down. Not a good touch on it, but Sam able to get the ball and no touch on it, out of bounds. 33 with a quick throw in. And looks like Noah and 31 will go at it and see what we can do here. Noah will go for the attempt. Sam in with the help. He'll take a look down and pass it down. 33 will chop it right back in for the actual header off the chest. Noah with the pressure. Brian with the ball, and Caden all over the ball, trying to really get a foot on that. Number 2 trying to create some space, but it looks like Charlotte's not doing any moving around right now. And if it's not that, then it's Stirling that's really able to really get their players involved defensively for this game, and that's where it counts most. I mean, you're really starting to see the rewards of all of the actual players, every player on Stirling being available defensively, and that's exactly why you're able to see these types of results here, where final score here, it looks like I believe we have 5-2. Here we have a series of a number of fives, a couple of pats, referees doing a final talk here. Let me check the scores table, and it is 6-2. 6-2 final score as the coaches green hat versus red hat. And it looks like they will do their final pats and talk, and possibly see each other in the tournament next week. This game was brought to you by Mr. Fullstack on YouTube for any programming needs. And I believe that will be it, folks. That will be it, as the referees actually come over and continue to talk about the final outcome of the score and the game, as Josh and Noah continue to talk about a number of different cheat codes for different tables. And Jenna takes a quick little swipe at the coach. Looks like he was able to avoid that. That's the team manager and coach having a little fun here. Let's see if we can take it down to the field and hear what the coach has to say.
So
What a start.
yes. So it's end of the season, and obviously the question that everyone wants to know is, you're signing off for next season. Any plans on a possible return for a comeback?
Oh, gee. Not thinking that far ahead.
Not thinking that far ahead.
I would love to.
Yeah.
If I would come back, it would be Dunedin.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
But right now, even if it's a year off, I don't know. But right now, I gotta do me, and
How are you able to turn this season around as compared to last season?
Well, the effort was there. It wasn't just me. It wasn't all my ideas or even beating defenders on the run or slingshot maneuvers. Everything that I taught these guys, it wasn't that. It was just the mere heart that they had. Compared to last season, it's just completely different. And I don't know if that's from confidence, because last year a lot of the guys were bigger, or if it was that. But this year they came out with a whole lot of confidence, and I help fuel that. That's all. That's all I do.
Nice. Do you feel that the teammates are actually responding well with you playing numerous times Tuesdays and Thursdays with them on the field?
Yes.
All right.
The guys that show up, they do an amazing job. They do, and we do get better every time we train. So it's so important that they show up in training and just play with the teammates, regardless if you're one of the best players on the pitch. That's why my 2 captains, Josh, Caden, they're never late. They always show up on time. They're always ready to go. They're always working. Caden has a job and he still does it. So it's like I've just got committed players that have heart, and that's all you need.
Gotcha. If the Rowdies were to call, would you give them a chance?
Oh yeah, if they pay me enough, yeah.
If they pay you enough? Okay, all right, interesting. All right, we'll make sure we can forward that to them. Definitely so. Any last words before the actual tournament starts? Anything that you might be doing in preparation?
Yes, as far as this league goes, it's been the biggest pleasure a guy could have, and working with these guys has been the biggest pleasure a guy could have, and I'm just so thankful and blessed to have the group I have, and they did amazing. They deserve everything they got. All these wins, they deserve that. They
Nice.
worked hard for it. And as far as next week goes, we're going to be coming and knocking on everybody's door, especially Hernando's, and we're going to be working on headers this week
Nice.
so that we're ready for Hernando.
Oh,
But
there we go.
after today, we got this.
There you go. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
No worries. Hello, who do we have here today?
Hi, I'm Jenna Bryant.
And
I
you-
am the team manager.
Team manager. Okay, all right. So the behind the scenes, you're doing a lot of work behind the scenes. A lot of people are not able to see all the effort that you put into it. Any pros or cons, or any final thoughts towards the end of the season, as today was the end of the season?
So definitely parent involvement is great. We have a lot of parents who actually show up at the games, cheer the kids on, and I think that really helps with their morale. I have a lot of parents who ask me if there's anything they can do. You videoing the games, and there's a couple parents that offer to drive some of the kids and carpool and stuff like that. It's really great. I've had a
Definitely. And then I believe this is your the star right here. That's right. Who's got the 5-foot vertical and a number of slides today with a number of different stops. How'd you feel for today?
I felt great.
Felt great.
No, I felt unstoppable.
Nice. It seemed like you were actually unstoppable out there. I mean, you were everywhere, left and right, sliding, and still able to manage to get up from the slide and continue to play defense. Any positive or negative words for today's game?
We played good overall. I think a letdown of pressure early on in the game caused a little bit of commotion, and we could have easily been down 2-1 from the start. That could have completely changed the outcome of the game.
Definitely.
Pressure would have changed that. It would have helped us a lot. We would have made quicker decisions. All of that could have helped today.
Do you ever hear your mom/team manager call you out on the field, on the sideline? While you're on the field, do you hear her talking to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how are you able to deal with that? I mean, does that keep you motivated to keep the spark running on the field?
I'm way better than I used to be.
Politely, I ignore it.
You okay? All right.
I know what I need to do, so I go ahead and do it.
Does she ever say after the game, like, hey, you really should have did this or did that? Absolutely. Which is standard procedure for all parents.
Exactly.
Nice. All right. Anything special you're doing in preparation for the tournament coming up?
No, but I'm practicing my back heel shave kick like I tried earlier.
Okay. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, thanks a lot. You guys enjoy. Have a good one.
Thank you.